Collecting plastic bread clips is officially my new favorite internet rabbit hole, and it's a deep one, folks, so buckle up. These tags are called Occlupanids by collectors, and the Occlupanid subreddit actually has over 3,100 members that all collect plastic bread tags. They organize their collections by a classification system that is outlined at the website Horde.com, which stands for the Holotypical Occlupanid Research Group. The classifications are set up in a taxonomical structure with Latin-derived names, and it's very similar to the way the animal kingdom is structured and scientists classify species. And the system is incredibly complex, with 17 different families of occlupanids having been identified and hundreds of individual species that have been individually described. And each one of those descriptions is incredibly detailed, focusing primarily around the structure of the internal oral groove, or what they call the hole in the center of the clip. Now, if you're confused, here's a chart showing the anatomy of an occlupanid with the oral groove in the center, and using scientific and biological terminology to define the other portions of the clip, like the lesser proximal palp. And the pseudoscientific and biological nomenclature is used throughout the classification system, extending even to the name of occlupanid, which is derived from the Latin verb occludere, which means to close, and the Latin word panis, which means bread. To give you an idea of how difficult this classification system is, this is my bread clip, and after doing a lot of searching, I did find that it came from the family Toxodontidae, which means curved tooth and describes the shape of that interior oral groove, but there are 37 subspecies of this clip that I have to identify it based off of. And after a lot of research, I believe mine is a Palpitominus chilensis, and you can see that each species has a full taxonomical listing, description, location where it's found, and even measurements down to the 10th of a millimeter. My favorite has to be the Eurycomplector labiopictus, which features the graphics of a pair of lips, with the description postulating that this may be some sort of camouflage similar to the spots on a leopard. This entire collecting field and semi-satirical website is the brainchild of a single man, John Daniels, who first published the Horde.com website in 1994. And he continues to maintain and update it to this very day, much to the gratitude of all those occlupanid collectors out there.